You might say that the COVID-19 pandemic is just another risk management event in a long list for supply chain leaders, but I would say not so fast. 3 factors make this different: the length of time, the uncertainty of the recovery, and the lack of a new normal. Previously, in the world of supply chain, each risk management issue had an event, a response to the disruption, and then the settling into a new normal. This is not the case for the pandemic. Instead, during this pandemic, the supply chain leader is managing a world much like a roller coaster ride, facing disruption after disruption. Generalizations don't apply. Each industry is different. This pandemic will define a new age of supply chain management. The sweeping process changes to improve enterprise resiliency will improve the long-term management of global supply chain teams. In the words of one supply chain leader, "We are riding a rocky elevator of demand. It is either radically up or down. There are no gradual changes." One automotive supplier stated, "A North American team runs our company. They are so focused on the local news cycles that they do not see the rise in automotive sales in China and South Korea." When COVID-19 first hit, the leadership team put the brakes on manufacturing and slashed inventories. They looked like heroes for the last earnings call, but now as sales escalate in Asia, we are working 24/7 on backorder strategies. We laid off critical workers in manufacturing that we cannot get back. Every day is a struggle. The shelves for paper towels and toilet paper are empty again. Consumers are pantry loading at historic levels in preparation for what they fear are more shutdown governmental action. Demand planning, the use of pattern recognition and optimization to detect and translate order patterns, is no longer adequate. Companies are managing demand by brute force with a focus on translating market signals, consumer sentiment, consumption data and rating review feedback, within minimal latency. The organization is learning the hard way that order replenishment cycles across trading partners takes too much time, putting the organization on the back foot. This awakening will fuel a redefinition of outside in supply chain processes. Those use market signals, not just orders, to align organizations more quickly with market shifts. Prior to the pandemic, the supply chain in most organizations was recognized as important, but not critical. Supply chain leaders lacked a seat at the boardroom table, and projects to reduce complexity and improve enterprise resiliency were placed on the back burner. For example, in September, Campbell Soup CPB lost market share in the soup category despite an increase in sales in the fourth quarter from the prior year. The issue? Production constraints for their Swanson brand. In October, Coca-Cola KO discontinued selling its iconic brand, Tab,